Hello, everyone. I'm Juju. Today, let's talk about a private topic. How often do women want to have sex after they turn 70? I believe many people find this topic incredible. At the age of 70, there is still a need. In fact, no matter what age, emotions and intimacy are very important to us. Although the physical condition is very different from when we are young, if we handle the sex life well, it will have a lot of positive effects on our. The physical strength of the elderly cannot be compared with that of the young. Moreover, as they age, many people are entangled with chronic diseases such as high blood pressure and diabetes. These factors are like small traps, hidden in the lives of elderly couples, which bring many risks to this matter. However, as long as we pay attention to these 5 key points, the lives of elderly couples can also be harmonious and sweet. Let's talk about the first point first. The sex life of couples should be slow and stop when it is enough. Elderly friends, we can't just ignore it like we did when we were young. Excessive indulgence can cause great harm to the body. So how do we grasp this degree? Here is a simple frequency formula. Frequency is equal to the first digit of age multiplied by 9. The result is that the 10th digit is the period and the unit digit is the number of times. For a 70-year-old man, 7 times 9 is 63, which means that it is more appropriate to arrange sex 3 times in 60 days. This is like boiling water. If the fire is too big, the water will dry up in an instant. If the fire is too small, it will not boil for a long time. Only with the right heat can the pot of water, the life, be boiled just right. Let's talk about the hygiene problem. Don't be careless about it. The resistance of the elderly is not as strong as when they were young. Just like the city wall is a little disrepaired, it is easier to be broken by the disease, little monster. So, when having sex, safety measures must be taken. For example, using condoms can keep those little monsters of diseases that make us trouble out of the door. Moreover, personal hygiene must be kept clean before and after sex. Things like bedding and pillows used for sleeping, which are close to the body, must also be washed and disinfected frequently. Just like we have to wash our faces and brush our teeth every day to keep clean and fresh, we must always keep the hygiene of our sex life in mind so that we can enjoy life healthily and happily. The third point is to always pay attention to your physical condition. Many elderly people have basic diseases such as high blood pressure, high blood lipids, and heart disease. When a couple is excited, it is like a car suddenly stepping on the accelerator. The heartbeat speeds up, the breathing becomes rapid, and the blood pressure rises. Therefore, elderly friends with these chronic diseases should not move too hard when having sex, and they must always pay attention to whether they are uncomfortable. Just like driving in bad road conditions, we have to drive slowly and carefully. After all, the body is our own beloved car, and we must take good care of it so that we can drive steadily towards a happy life. Fourth, communication between husband and wife is so important. After menopause, women's physiological needs are like a small flame, not as strong as before. At this time, if the man does not discuss what the woman forces it, the woman will definitely be unhappy and may even resist it. Married life is like two people dancing together. They have to step on the same rhythm and keep the same pace to dance beautifully. So you must sit down and talk well beforehand to understand each other's ideas and needs and achieve synchronization. Only in this way can married life go smoothly and the relationship between the two people can get better and better. Just like aged wine, the longer it is, the more fragrant it is. The last point is to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Being too fat or too thin is not good for the health of the elderly, and it will also make it weaker, like pouring cold water on desire. So, elderly friends should pay attention to controlling their weight in life. How to control it? Moderate exercise is a good way. For example, go out for a walk every day to feel the breath of nature, or practice Tai Chi, one move after another slowly, which can not only exercise the body, but also control weight, just like giving the body a gentle massage. Also, the harmful substances in tobacco and alcohol will be like little devils, reducing male testosterone levels and reducing sexual function. If you want a harmonious life between husband and wife, you have to quit smoking and limit alcohol. This is like adding high-quality oil to a car so that the car can run smoothly. Our body, with healthy living habits, can live a life full of flavor and happiness. Everyone should know that people's physiological desires will not disappear with age. For the elderly, it is really important to have a harmonious life between husband and wife on the basis of feelings. If physiological needs are not met for a long time and are kept in the heart, it is like a balloon that is always holding air, which is harmful to health. If the balloon is too full of air, it will burst. If it is too little air, it will be deflated undoubtedly. The right air can make the balloon float. The same is true for the life of the elderly. A proper life between husband and wife can make life more enjoyable and the relationship deeper. So, elderly friends, under the premise of paying attention to these 5 points, boldly enjoy the happy life that belongs to you. Well, today's video ends here. Welcome to leave a message for discussion. We will talk again in the next issue. Bye.